Jahshii apology to VYBZ Kartel because it is an apology. Fire. You see you Neako-Fire, you have one big old corruption in a dancehall Neako-Fire for your selector. It is sad to say to Tony MATTERHORN and Ricky Trooper that selector no boss artist again. Now me hear Masicka brawling at this Madsus and make Madsus know say Madsus is a little cokehead. But Foota, even when you make little sense in the first part, it still boils down to you being a bad mind you to love just watch the man them pocket.
DJ, I know me alone come out come say you're a coward. The whole Jamaica say it. Me say enough for this year. Me say Madsus this year. I'm sure no one say you never this back Madsus. I'm sure no one say you not this Kartel. Remember you come out come talk about say you're on Kartel good. But I mind games you play. Remember I don't talk that already. Why you coming on my inbox? So DJ you coming on my inbox and say, careful my friend. A Spanish town me grow. I no swap no there a Spanish town, so no crocodile no over here. So we never grow for afraid of crocodile. And the next thing me I tell you, badness no pay man. So load of badness thing there. And coming from you too, me not afraid of you. Because me not afraid of no man. I God alone me fear. So one
Fire. You see you Neako-Fire, you have one big old corruption in a dancehall Neako-Fire for your selector. Me hear you come out already in Neako-Fire and say VYBZ Kartel no worth the money when him charge, you know. And VYBZ Kartel make it clear him know where him worth, you know. You wonder if you know where you worth. You understand? VYBZ Kartel locked down for 13 years and VYBZ Kartel forward the road. You know if he say him deserve everything when he get. All of them money they when miss out 13 years. You know if he say them add up. And him can charge 1, 2, 3 or 5 million US if him feel like it. Promoter, PA, promoter nah no problem. Neako-Fire, me no see you put on no big show in no arena. So you nah pay VYBZ Kartel no $1 million. But yet still you have a problem with how much money VYBZ Kartel charge. Alright. Anyway. Now Neako-Fire. Me see you come out and I try to tear down Masicka. But it look like you have a personal vendetta against Masicka from long time. First you try to do, make him know say him to defend himself. And if he run out pan the Gaza, where if he go to go this VYBZ Kartel that has been a integral part of Masicka career. VYBZ Kartel who rate Masicka and see Masicka as the next big thing. You want influence Masicka to go run out pan VYBZ Kartel. VYBZ Kartel never this Masicka yet. I mean, no hear Masicka this VYBZ Kartel. But you are encourage Masicka to go this VYBZ Kartel. So you are set up the artist. Now the artist no go out and go this VYBZ Kartel. You're never happy with it. So what you do now? The ongoing person Masicka to protect himself from a man like you. Masicka should have tell you say, yo, if you don't know what you are, say, me slap one in the head. And that Masicka way if you tell you, Brawlin, pan the app, make you go post it and come chat off your mouth. Neako-Fire, you have big corruption in the dancehall. Sometimes you flip-flop like some flip-flop slippers, me general. Cause me tell you, say, me listen your thing them, you know, one thing me now go around, me like the fact that more times some of the thing them where you chat a real chat, when nobody else now go chat. But at the same time, you have one corrupt mind in a dancehall where you try to use and set up the artists them. Right now, Masicka never follow you. Masicka didn't this VYBZ Kartel, which are the best move Masicka make. Masicka and VYBZ Kartel now nothing. Masicka and VYBZ Kartel good. And we see that from VYBZ Kartel come from prison. Remember from VYBZ Kartel, they are prison. Masicka say him a king, and ray. And people are bashing from them time there. When VYBZ Kartel touch you, the man Masicka good. VYBZ Kartel rate Masicka and the world know that. And Masicka rate VYBZ Kartel. You Neako-Fire want to set up your artists them. Masicka have a career for lose, you know. Why would Masicka in a right mind have to go in a rivalry with VYBZ Kartel? Unless it's something where half of you know another choice. Like VYBZ Kartel come out and diss him, Brawlin. You know another choice but if you defend your thing. But VYBZ Kartel never diss him man yet. But yet still, you Neako-Fire and the Gaza fans them want set up VYBZ Kartel and Masicka. And now it no work because Masicka never got this VYBZ Kartel. You understand? And make the world know say man VYBZ Kartel now have nothing at all. And tell you what now, you Neako-Fire still want come out, come make Masicka know who if show who make to Ray, and who him sell out from who him no sell out. As me tell you, Masicka should have tell you Brawlin Neako-Fire say, boy, lock chat time we slap one in your head. You understand? Because the only person Masicka fi protect himself from a man like you, Neako-Fire. Believe when me tell you that.
DJ, me know I watch Cokehead Mad Sus in a dog. And Mama Lash enough in my own. It's none of that. It's none of that.
You know, Mad Sus them
no sussy boy, no chat boy. No nothing at all like
that. What really a go on? Me hear some man a say Masicka a coward. Oh, him not address Mad Sus and them man there. What you call Neako-Fire, say Neako-Fire. Remember Masicka tell you what you have to tell you already, you know. And now me hear Masicka brawling at this Mad Sus and make Mad Sus know say Mad Sus is a little cokehead. I know me say it. And Masicka make him talk straightforward. Because here what? Me know no take Masicka for weak fence, you know. But one thing I want to say to Masicka, as long as you don't violate VYBZ Kartel personally, you shoot anybody from the Gaza. Because you never hear VYBZ Kartel come this year. A be a man with them say them run VYBZ Kartel this year. Nuffy, Mad Sus, the Gaza them. So shoot anybody Masicka so the ball game play. Right now, I never did even know say Mad Sus a cokehead till me hear Masicka them say it. So Mad Sus, it come like you crush a can where you never did for crush, brother. Right now this looks serious, me telling you, you know. Them a go draw Masicka till Masicka have to do some song and shoot up with all of them, you know. Masicka just done this cartel. Cause one thing me tell you, you know, Masicka, me not like enough of the Gaza fans them. Me not like enough of them. Only the Gaza citizen them me rate. You understand? Only the Gaza citizen them because they move different. Because they know the core of the Gaza. But not the little come around them. You understand? So Masicka, if you have to throw a bomb over the Gaza in the refugee part where them all of them will make be a chat and ray Masicka. I saw a ball game player. Cause Mad Sus, me always understand when Mad Sus come out and make him talk them still because, you know, who else for defend VYBZ Kartel but Mad Sus? And if anybody asks me, a Mad Sus is the only Gaza member. Yeah, believe. Mad Sus is the only real Gaza member because when the vibes go on a some face and Mad Sus alone Missy run come turn up in front of Kartel. If shot when a bus and Mad Sus would get the shot first. Me no see nobody else do that. So the only smaddy me really rate and respect as a real, true, loyal, original Gaza member. A matter of fact too, Mad Sus and Sean Storm. Member good. But Mad Sus, right now me no know where you got trouble for. Right now the man they say you're a cokehead. Me no know. I will me hear.
I respect VYBZ Kartel for everything him been. Him a one of the greatest. And him still do it from behind bars. Crazy.
Yes, my people. You see, sometime in a life, you get some opportunity where never go really come back your way again. And that's why the old time saying goes, the first water agsy him washing her in a certain circumstances that work. Now, Jahshii apology to VYBZ Kartel because it is an apology. That's clearly an apology. You understand? Jahshii never me no want to knock you down, Jahshii, but in my mind, me could have never ever see you at the level to really be a rival to VYBZ Kartel. Ever in my time. You understand? But at the same time, the opportunity where you get for your name a call round VYBZ Kartel name. Jahshii, you now get the opportunity again, my friend. You never did need to take on VYBZ Kartel because we know that bigger than you. But what you needed to do was to at least take on somebody from the camp because you hear Sean Storm come out of fire. Do that because Jahshii, you need some cred in a dancehall, Jahshii. You need some cred in a dancehall. Because I was also planning to come out and draw out Black Rhino. Because I say, maybe Sean Storm can manage you lyrically, Jahshii. But Black Rhino would give you a run for your money. If not, take your stripe as well. So I was planning to call out Black Rhino today. But it so happened that sometime last night, me see the video you put out. And it's pretty much an apology. Which means that you wave the white flag to the Gaza nation. Remember, Jahshii, VYBZ Kartel no see you, Jahshii. VYBZ Kartel no see you. VYBZ Kartel not pre that, Jahshii. Your problem was with the Gaza nation, not VYBZ Kartel. So therefore, that's why I say, do your song them and this and say your thing, but never cross the line of do not disrespect and tell VYBZ Kartel about him mother in a no song. You see me? You miss your opportunity of trending again. Because yeah, enough artists we see around here we get the break and it just bubble down. Gravy, pot bun up. You know you about nothing about them. Jahshii, if you're not careful, you have to do that. Because here what happen to you now. You see what go on? It can't rub out, Me can tell you now, no matter how you hear the Gaza fans them tell you, them not really go forgive you for that, Them always are go a pray you. Remember good, that's how the Gaza work. Them always are go a pray you. So even when Masicka try to drag you along, you still are going to get fight. So you see sometimes you defend your thing, brother. In a way, with you have a smart musically, you defend your thing in a way to promote yourself. Remember, Jahshii, a VYBZ Kartel tell you, all publicity is publicity, good or bad. And Jahshii, since Sunfest, we never hear your name a call so yet in the media, other than when the little thing went go on with your brother and baiting in a grand span. Jahshii, you miss an opportunity and I don't know if you ever get it back. But separate and apart from that, me kind of understand where you're coming from. You probably see it as a destruction to your career if you go endorse it. But at the same time too, it was also a rebirth of your career. Believe when me tell you that. Tony Matterhorn, Ricky Trooper. Me I go address you because me like when the nice calm down. Me say what me have to say. Tony Matterhorn, legendary selector. Ricky Trooper, legendary selector. But it is sad to say to Tony Matterhorn and Ricky Trooper that selector no boss artist again. Because I listen to the speech, but somewhere in our speech, me I get the impression you still tell yourself as a selector say, a selector still a boss artist. Tony Matterhorn, Ricky Trooper, them days they gone. Back then is a selector have to play your song for boss you. Ricky Trooper and Tony Matterhorn. Right now, all the artists need is TikTok for boss him. Would a dumb if me not talk. Them no need a selector. All them need is TikTok for boss them right now and they reach the world. You see what me I deal with? And the next thing again, every man say them boss VYBZ Kartel. Nothing no wrong. You guys probably did boss VYBZ Kartel. When VYBZ Kartel start out and in the early 2000s, Uno put in the groundwork to send VYBZ Kartel a road. But at the end of the day, any man can plant a potential tree. You plant a potential tree and it grew and it grow. But will that tree sustain throughout the duration of its life? It will continue to bear fruit. If somebody not did to nurture it, water it, fertilize it, will it get where it need to be to get to the stage of bearing fruit where VYBZ Kartel is now? Throughout VYBZ Kartel journey, VYBZ Kartel locked down for 13 years in a prison. Where we know there in a real life. VYBZ Kartel talk about in a darkest time in a prison. When VYBZ Kartel gone in prison, VYBZ Kartel nay sick. VYBZ Kartel sick in a prison. Mad so starky. The only time we see VYBZ Kartel is off of music. And when VYBZ Kartel throat get messed up for about 6 months in a prison, we don't hear nothing from him. And another thing again. Yes, VYBZ Kartel boss. But a VYBZ Kartel have to sustain his own career throughout the entire time. You see me? No matter where a man wants to say, me a man say the darkest time of VYBZ Kartel career. The darkest time of VYBZ Kartel career to any sensible man in the music right now is when VYBZ Kartel lock away in a prison for 13 years. Most artists will go to prison last and give up music. Imagine for Ace a year go to prison. Not for 13 years, 35 years. And giving VYBZ Kartel age if VYBZ Kartel was to do 35 years in prison. VYBZ Kartel could have come out of prison and come to music. But VYBZ Kartel talk about the persons who were there for him during prison time. Man like Red Boom, man like TJ, woman like Sidem and them kind of people there. Them the people did it for VYBZ Kartel throughout prison time. And at them VYBZ Kartel come out and share the glory with. Me understand some man upset and some man I go back in a history. Me have friends when me and them come from school. School days. Where we turn big man and them style thing. And we chop them off. It no matter what go on from school days or what or how we used to link. From you go around the thing you get chop off and just so the thing go. You see me? So even though you say, yeah, you have an input in a VYBZ Kartel career, and as selector, you out there and fight the fight and ray. Right now, artists no need selector, my fam. Everybody know that. Artists no need selector, a one time that. So people have to get updated with the time. A social media artists need. Artists need bloggers right now more than selector. Because bloggers keep every artist relevant. You hear me I say? Even if an artist pull a publicity stunt right now, he must rely upon bloggers to run with it, to make it really burn up social media. So enough time bloggers don't even get them respect in most thing a man do, and this bloggers and tell bloggers say them chat too much. But at the same time, a bloggers keep the thing relevant. Because as something drop, right now if a man wants something for trend, who him pull publicity stunt with? He can pull publicity stunt on him on Instagram and him on Facebook or him on TikTok and he run by itself. He need the bloggers them to run with it. Because it's only when a bloggers run with something, it get out there the right way. But bloggers don't get them respect in a real life. And every blogger know that. And yet still, man still a link bloggers with every new song. And I beg bloggers to put out them song. You see me I deal with? I just saw the ball game play. So right now, as selectors still, you no do no work, you no do no time, but the game a shift. Right now, any artist can do without selector. Them no need selector right now for bust song. Song bust right. Song a bust art. Social media bust artists themselves never even mind a song. And that me a try show no. So big up to Ricky Chupa, big up to Tony MATTERHORN. But Tony MATTERHORN and Ricky Chupa, the time change. Artists no really need selector like that no more for bust them. You see what I deal with? And the work you put in for VYBZ Kartel, acknowledgement need for sure, yes, but you can't take the credit to VYBZ Kartel's success right now. Because VYBZ Kartel got through a whole heap of tribulation throughout his musical journey. And one of the worst of them all is not knowing in future when him locked down in a prison. And me never really hear no selector the one them we attack now. I run with VYBZ Kartel thing when VYBZ Kartel in a prison. If anything, they when I try to lock out VYBZ Kartel. The Gaza fans, them are corruption, you know. Don't get me wrong. The Gaza fans, them are corruption. I mean, I like enough of them. You understand? But at the same time, when VYBZ Kartel they are prison, it was the Gaza fans who kept VYBZ Kartel alive. Remember, say a reality we talk out here, you know. We no go around, you know. It was the Gaza fans who kept VYBZ Kartel career alive and kept VYBZ Kartel alive. And the strong support they kept VYBZ Kartel alive throughout the whole thing. You see what I deal with? And the Gaza fans still run. Whole heap of them fall off at the thing and switch up still. But at the same time, it was the Gaza fans who kept VYBZ Kartel thing relevant for the 13 years with VYBZ Kartel they are prison. And some of the Gaza blogger them and them keep VYBZ Kartel thing relevant while VYBZ Kartel was in prison. Not selectors. Because the selector them switch up and I run with the artists we're trending. You see what I deal with? How many selectors when you just say a cartel them a rip right through when VYBZ Kartel they are prison? Me not too hear none of them. You see me? But talk about the Gaza fans them and talk about the Gaza bloggers them. And then we will know who keep VYBZ Kartel thing relevant for the 13 years till VYBZ Kartel come a road. So when you have selectors, I go take all of the credit for VYBZ Kartel success and feel like VYBZ Kartel owe them some form of obligation. No, because from them between 2002 to 2005 when VYBZ Kartel get the real breakout. And VYBZ Kartel get the real breakout around 04, 05. You understand me I say? So when the break they go on, you feel like that the work you put in alone could have sustained VYBZ Kartel until today, 2025? You feel like that alone could have do it? It take more than that. So remember, you are going to meet people in the first stage of your life, But also, so every part of your life have stages. Some people start with you, but them not end with you. You have to remember that. And sometimes the realest people them where you meet is somewhere along the middle of your journey. And them stay there with you till the end. Some who start with you, get corrupt along the journey and bad mind all end up one turn against you and steer you down. But you see, in the middle of your journey, when you're there one crossroad, left or right, and the people them who you meet will take that turn there with you, and them are going to be that person who follow you on to the end of your journey. So, never worry about who start the journey with you, because some of them are going to fall off. You hear me I say? Look left and look right, and anybody where you see beside you right now, we're on the journey with you, and been on it for a minute, and them the person there you go to the end with. Believe. Foota hype. All me try to sit through where you complain about all the while. And even so me try to listen out Foota hype for a minute and understand where Foota hype is coming from. But Foota hype, even when you make little sense in the first part, it still boils down to you being a bad mind you to love just watch the man them pocket. Because if you go look on Butler and tell Butler say, money I make. You know see Kartel come a road and money I make. And the man never make you give a free show. Why you watch the man pocket, brother? And the same watch pocket thing make you and Mavado no good enough. Because when Mavado go buy a range, you have a problem, you want a more regular car to drive again. Mavado fi buy your range too. And them little sweetie, fishy style, brother, is your problem. That's why no matter where you come with, no matter how me listen, no matter how me try to make me understand where Foota hype is coming from. Foota hype is just a bad mind boy will love watch the artist them pocket. Why you watch VYBZ Kartel pocket? Everything with VYBZ Kartel do a money spending on it. Foota hype have a problem. And you are going like your respect you now get from Mavado and Bounty Killer them. But the problem is, I mind the man them now mind you. The man them now take you and go buy house gear. And buy car gear for your hype and show off and them kind of style there. Foota hype, you're a big man. Make your own money. Set your own legacy. Do your own thing. Stop pre-man pocket. Because you are set up Butler right now if you go pre-VYBZ Kartel pocket. But if you don't see money and make it. And that's your big problem in a Foota hype. Your biggest problem in a dancehall is that every man will make money in a dancehall. You are watch them pocket. That is your problem. Me can't understand your Foota hype. No matter how me try to understand, how I look into things and say, boy, let me take in the Foota hype. I say, it boils down to, all it boils down to, you are a bad mind boy will love watch man pocket. Simple as that.